idea, and then other times.
So we started recording about 10 minutes late, so we're already talking about our why and how to
and you don't have that
talking
vision,
about our why
keep yourself out
and
of
how to do
long before you can create the business, right? Long before you can have people catch the vision. If I didn't have a clear vision of the why, she probably would have sniffed me out, right? And been like, she's not serious. People can sniff it. You know when you step in dog poop and you get in the car and you're like, who is it? Everybody check your feet. Somebody has poop. When you aren't clear on your why, and you're not committed, and you're not rooted, and you're not totally committed to this process, people are like, what is it? Do I smell a phony, right? Don't be that. Get clear on your why. Get clear on your vision. Commit. And guess what? People are going to feel this. She's doing something. I think I need to join her because I don't want to miss out on. She's serious. She's going to move some shiz here, and I don't want to miss out, right? So this paper is your ticket to that. Get clear on that, okay? So raise your hand if you're committed to do it by tonight, by the time your head hits the pillow. Yes, do it. All right, shifting gears for a minute here. Here we go. We are going to talk about mindset. Guess what, guys? 99% of this deal is right here. 99%. How many of you like that? And how many of you?
100%.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yep. 99% this, 1% action. And guess what? We've given you the steps. We have simple systems. You just plug in, take a step, right? Action, that's the 1%. 99% of this is right here. Because as you are working on yourself and your mindset, you're striving to stay positive. You're striving to give yourself compassion when you screw up. We're all going to screw up. We're all going to fail. Guess what failure is? It's just an opportunity to say, oh, interesting. I learned this and that. Okay, let's keep going. You keep taking steps and you keep working on your mindset, you are going to make this happen. I am promising you guys, I talk to a lot of people in this company that have success and a lot of people that struggle. Guess what? The one thing that determines that is. What is it?
mindset.
It's your mindset. So in the beginning, I think people, I mean, my cute team, they're like, here she goes again. I talk about it all the time because, guys, that's the secret. Everybody's like, no, tell me how, tell me how. Your ego wants the steps, right? But when you are clear and you're working on your mindset, you're going to figure out how to do it. And that's way more powerful than having the most perfectly strategized plan. Because if you have a perfectly strategized plan, which we do, and your mindset's in the garbage, are you ever going to take a step? No. So you can sit there and strategize and try to reinvent the wheel for hours and hours and work your business thinking of new plans. But if you are not working on your mindset, you're never going to take action, right? So mindset is huge. And the good news about that is, first of all, I want to presence this. How many of you watch this and you're like, oh, so awesome, she hit gold. Look at all those people that are seeing you, really? Oh, that's so awesome for them. But I can't do this. Or, you know, that's cool. I'm glad, I know they can do that. She's so amazing. Like, oh, that Nicole, she's amazing, but I don't think I can do this. How many of you have felt that before?
Or I've tried something like this before.
Yeah.
I failed. I can't do this.
Yep.
I've already done it. I failed.
Hello.
Failure means first attempt in learning.
Woo! Yes.
I love that. You guys, that sounds so cheesy. I have chills again. See that? It sounds so cheesy because you hear that all the time and you kind of scroll past on Instagram like, failure. Guys, seriously, you can't fail. You can't fail. The only way you fail in this is when you stop working on your mindset. Because the steps are there. The strategy's laid out. You don't have to think. Check your brain at the door, bring your heart, work on your mindset, commit to take action, and you can do this. So maybe you're thinking, I don't want to be that annoying girl. I don't want to bug everyone I know. I don't want to put my relationships in jeopardy. That was my heart song. I love people, and I don't ever want them to feel like I'm trying to, you know, work them over to make money. How many of you have felt that before? Guess what? You don't have to do that. Remember how we're going to be diamond this year, our team? In the next couple months. We're shooting for it in May, June, July. Is that exciting? But guess what? I've never pressured someone to do this. Never, ever. When I see people, I am genuinely excited to see them. When they quit the products and they decide they're not ready to change, I'm still excited to see them. Nothing changes. It's a mindset. It's not about you. If they choose out of this or whatever, that's their thing. You never internalize it because it's not about you. And as you work on your mindset, you will be able to adapt and roll with those things. Okay, I'm almost done. So here's the thing we're going to talk about. When you start doing this, we're going to start to reroute your thought patterns. Because picture this, if you live in the country on a dirt road and you drive the same way to work or to school, or carpool, let's be honest. You're doing the carpool every day, multiple times a day in a Jeep on a dirt road. What's going to happen to that dirt road? It's going to start to get tracks, right? That's your thought patterns. How many of us have been having similar thoughts that maybe don't serve us for 30, 37, 40 years, and we've got those ruts? So it's not that it's negative thoughts, okay? We don't label that. It's just thought patterns that you have done for a long time. It's comfortable. It's what you've been doing over and over. We're just going to reroute, and we're going to help teach you how to take some different tracks that will serve you more. Guys, we do so much with mindset on this team. You're going to hear it till you want to punch me. But we provide opportunities for you to work on your mindset, and that's the best thing ever. I've always had an insatiable desire to grow as a person. How many of you are with me? I've had this like, oh, I want to read a book, I want to listen to a talk, I want to go to workshops. Like I've always had that desire. Plexus pays you really good for doing that. I'm serious. Like when I look at the last 3 years and the growth that I have personally experienced, it's mind-boggling. And that has not just helped me in my business. My relationships are different. I feel more peace here in my heart than I ever have. Because I'm not a people pleaser anymore. I don't give a flying rat's what people think of me. Obviously, I'm up here raving like a lunatic, and I'm like, yay, all is well. Guys, it has done so many things for me that have trickled outside of Plexus. My whole life has leveled up. So when you commit to that journey, and when you take accountability when things are going maybe not as much, when you're having some attempts to learn, and you decide, okay, how can I take accountability? How can I level up my mindset? How can I create a solution? You have 100% control in your success in this. 100%. There will be times where people quit on you. It's life. It's going to happen. There will be times when people decide that it's not a priority right now. That's okay. It happens. Who has 100% control over your business and your results? Who does? Every one of you has 100% control. Isn't that the best news ever? Clap. That is the best news ever. Okay. All right, so we're going to close this up. So basically, you guys, I'm going to show you this so you can have a visual. What if I handed you this puzzle? Every one of you has your own puzzle. Your diamond team is inside this box. Remember diamond? Maybe that's not your goal. That's okay. Whatever your goal is, right now you have an opportunity to take this puzzle, this diamond team puzzle, and put it together. Your why, so those things that you are getting passionate and you're stomping your foot about, you're getting butterflies and excited about on that sheet, it's all available as you just finished putting this puzzle together. So this is your wildest dreams becoming reality, you guys. I'm living my wildest dreams right now. Like I tell you this, and I'm not just saying, oh, stop it, you're gonna make me cry. I'm not just saying this like a hyped up girl that's excited about my idea. I'm so grateful because I am living my dreams right now. Oh, I didn't plan on this. I just want you to know how real this is. This is not a cute little side business. This will change everything for your family if you take it seriously. And you work on your mindset and you commit to take action and grow. So what if you open this puzzle and you start putting those pieces together? You start reaching out to people and you're like, you should hear about Plexus, and they shut you down and they go, that's really cute. Are you going to sit there and look at that one piece and go, please, be a puzzle piece that works with these other ones? Guys, that sounds ridiculous, right? Right? hang pieces out and you're going to sort. And you're going to say, hey, have you heard about Lexus? No problem. Love you anyway. Hey, do you want a deal? Hey, do you want to make some extra money? Oh my gosh, have you heard about this? Do you want blood sugar balance and like gut health? And oh my gosh, lupus? Hey, what about like Hashimoto's? Guys, you just look through the pieces and you keep talking to people and you keep saying, oh, that might work. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, we'll put that over here. Like, does that make sense?
Christy, I think too, sometimes the pieces come to us.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I've ever gone in and say, hey, do you want to make an extra 500
Right.
or whatever?
Not yet,
It's
you haven't.
You're gonna though.
It's people that
Maybe Emerald if you did.
it's people that they just start telling you, oh my gosh, I feel like crap all day long.
Yep.
And then you bring it, and those pieces, there are pieces that are already there that you're not even seeing yet.
It's true. Every one of you knows enough people and has potential in the future to know enough people and connections to create diamond. Period. End of story. No
Amen.
troubles. Every
Amen.
one of you has the ability to do this. But the problem is we go, do you want to learn about Lexus? And they say no. And you say, oh, this puzzle, I hate it. It doesn't really work. You are not the right piece. And then you go telling everyone that piece, it doesn't fit. Guys, guess what? This one might not fit, but there's about 779 more pieces. Keep looking through pieces. Keep putting them together. Keep trying. Keep taking action. Keep working on your mindset. Keep taking deep breaths. Keep giving yourself compassion on this journey. You are going to grow so much, and you're going to make a ton of mistakes. I've made a bazillion mistakes. And I give myself compassion, and I breathe it out, new moment. And I focus on what I can control, and I focus on my wins. Turn your paper around right now. Pretend I asked you to write down 3 things that were not great this last weekend. 3 things, don't do it. We're not going to focus on that. Could you write down 3 things that weren't the best from this last weekend, or things that you failed at? Could you think of 3? Just 3? Okay. Could you also find 3 wins from this weekend?
Yes.
Write your 3 wins right now. Just a word, so that we can not be taking a long time. Okay, we are going to retrain your brain and your heart. Like I talked about, those ruts, you've been driving that for a long time. It's worked. It's okay. We don't judge ourselves for that. We just say, oh, interesting, there's this other road that's just beautifully clean and doesn't have ruts in it. Maybe I'll start driving that way. We are going to teach you to focus on your wins. Because there's always 2 lists, you guys. There's always the opportunity to say, this isn't going right. That sucked. This person turned me down. This person quit. Oh my gosh, I suck. There's always that list. Always. It'll never go away. Right now, I can sit down and make a list of 100 things that I am not doing well in my life. Right? And yet, I'm a sapphire. I'll be a diamond. But there's also a list of 100 things that are rocking right now in my life. Guess what I'm choosing to focus on? When you focus on the wins, guess what you start to see more of?
Wins.
When you focus on the wins, guess what starts to grow? Guess what you start to create more of? We are going to teach you not only how to help people get their lives back with these products, not only how to be a rockin' businesswoman, change your family's life, and give your family hope. We are going to teach you how to rewire your brain and your heart. And we're going to teach you how to give yourself compassion and live here more. It is the best journey. And there is growth. You may have sweat tacos from all this growth like I have. I've had sweat tacos for about 2.5 years. I do have sweat tacos right now, but not big ones. I am getting better. Guys, but it's a journey. It's a growth journey, and you're going to be uncomfortable. But the thing I'm going to end with, there is pain no matter what you choose. You know that? There's no easy way out. You stay in your current situation, is there pain? Yes or no?
Yes.
You choose to have the pain of growth, is there pain? Yes or no?
Yes.
So you can choose pain, create a rockin' income, change thousands of lives, show up in your purpose, or you can stay small and have pain from staying small, right? So I want to just inspire you and encourage you and empower you to choose to grow 1 step at a time. Work on your mindset, put your puzzle pieces together, and remove the drama, right? You don't have to have drama. Just focus on what you can control, work on your mindset, take that 1% of action every day, and you can make this happen. That is all. Thank you. All right, you're going to have, you're next. Yes, Emily's going to talk to us about silver, simplifying it, and how to make it happen for you and your team.
Hey guys. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up something I prepared here to follow.
Not staring at you.
You're looking right at me. Silver. Sorry, we're using my computer for all of this, and so I didn't have this part set up. Okay, so silver, 3 people. There is a really easy way to go silver, and then there's a better way to go silver. What I mean by that is, the only way that I help people to go silver is with a $199 pack. You make this change on your team and everything changes. Your retention gets better. You help everyone get to silver, your points go up. Let me talk about this for a minute. When I first started, I signed up a ton of level 1s, tons. I knew a lot of people. I was very active on social media. I'm highly extroverted, and I'm a little bit bossy. So, and I don't let people tell me no. Because I genuinely want you to have what I have. Genuinely, so badly that I'm like, you're not quitting today. You're not, because you need this, and I know you need this. If you don't have that in your personality, guess what? You can do it, it's just outside of your comfort zone. It might look different than the way that I do it, and that's okay. So, when I first started, I was just signing up lots of level 1s all over the place. And I could not get any of my friends to do the business. Couldn't. Has anyone ever felt like that before, or currently feels like that? Your friends are saying, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, I'm not interested. And I was like, but I have to get a diamond. So, we're gonna have to figure this out. And so I just kept asking, they kept telling me no, and I was like, I need 100 people on my team this month because I want to hit Ruby next month, and I gotta keep up with Brooke Hemingway because she is ranking and I want to rank with her. And so I was like, okay, I can help everybody get 3 people because I watched this video by Sheila Medina called The Power of 3. If you've never watched it before, watch it this weekend. And whatever you're getting ready for church, you're in the shower, you're driving in your car home today, whatever it is, stick your earpods in, your earbuds, whatever you do, listen to it. And I had this light bulb moment because I realized that silver is the gateway to diamond. You don't need 11 of your best friends to start with you and hit emerald at the same time that you hit diamond. When I hit diamond, I had no jewel on my team. Christy was a month later, but I had no jewel when I hit diamond. So you don't have to have big chunks pouring into your team. What you need to do is help a lot of people do a little. And that was what really finally clicked for me, is I was like, okay, I'm just gonna grab you. You wanna do it? You wanna do it? Okay, let's get you 3 people. Okay, good, got you. Okay, you wanna do it? Let's get you 3 people. That sounds like a lot. Okay, we'll just get 1, right? Just 1. Julie in the back, raise your hand. Julie, raise your hand in the back. Julie joined on Thursday, okay? She's under bed. Joined on Thursday. She has 2 people under her. We just started with 1.
Yeah.
And then Scott came today. He's her number 2. And we just went away from silver. Just went away. That's 3. So she joined on Thursday. And by the end of this week, that will have added 4 new people to my team. 4 new people. Because we helped one person, Bev and I helped one person get 3 people. That added 4. And what if you did that like 4 or 5 times in a month? What if that's what you did 4 or 5 times in a month? How many people would be on your team? 4 times 3, 12. Right? Think about that.
And then what if you did that every single month? And you just took it little spoon fed by spoon fed by spoon fed. You don't go, let's get you 3 people today. You go 1 person. Can we get 1 person? 1 person. 1 person. It's sort of like an auction. Give me 1. Okay, so you are energizingly engaged in helping them get 1, then 2, then 3. So simple, but we make it so hard. We're like, okay, and there's lots of little things that I'm going to tell you to do that are going to help your people do that, and I do it every time if I can. But sometimes they tell me no to one thing, so then I do the next thing with them, and if that doesn't work, I try the next, and after I do 20 things and they're still not doing it, I'm like, I'll get you later. I gotta go find someone that these things work with. Because sometimes it's not you, it's them, and that's okay. They might come later, right? Because I tried all those things on Christy. She told me no for 3 months. And then finally she said yes.
That was an H no for 3 months.
And that yes was so sweet to hear. Okay, let me just tell you. So, how do you do this? The very first thing that I like to do with people, I get them signed up with a $1.99 pack. Why? Because they get 2 free products in their pack. It's on sale right now, and it's going to make double the money for your business and give you points to rank up, including everyone above you. Everybody wins. They win because they have more products in their home. They're less likely to quit. You have Joyome in that welcome pack, and the statistics that Plexus shows is they're 80% more likely to never take it out of their cart with Joyome in their welcome pack. You guys, oh, thank you, skincare. Okay, so even my husband uses that stuff. All right, his illuminated face now, so amazing. It's like glowing across the room at me. I'm like, I need a before and after of that. Okay, so you get them signed up with a $1.99 pack. Then you say, what if we post like a little thing on social media right now? If you're doing it with them in person, can I have your phone? Right? We take your phone on Thursday? Yes, you did. Yep, let's find a selfie that you like of yourself. Just anything in your phone, or we could take a quick one right now together. Would that be okay? And they say, yes, okay. On the phone, if you're asking them to do it on the phone, it might be a little bit more longer than that because you're not making eye contact. So it might sound something like, hey, so, I don't know about you, but when I first heard about Plexus, all I could think of were all the people in my life that were silently suffering like me. Have you thought of anyone like that as we've talked? No. Okay. Well,
You selfish.
okay. Well, I did. And, as I have shared my story, what I've found is that there's so many people like me that just really needed something in their life like this. And so anytime that anyone orders, I just always invite them to post a little short sentence on Facebook that says something like, hey guys, I'm trying this new supplement called Plexus that helped my friend, insert their name there, Julie, or Emily, have better sleep, more energy, and get rid of her sugar cravings. I am hoping that it does that for me too. Does anyone want to do this with me? Would you be willing to post that in your Facebook feed to help the people that might be silently suffering? And then I just stay really quiet and I let them answer yes or no. And when they say yes, I go, great. Let me type that up for you really quickly, and you can copy and paste that into your feed right now. And it's a little bit bossy, I know, but you want to do it with them right now when they are very excited to do this with you, and they've said yes. So do that with them. If you're in person, I just ask them if I can have their phone, and I do it for them on their phone, okay? And then they post, and what I tell them is, there might be no one that sees this. Like, it might not get seen, so don't panic if nobody comments this is not our seller piece. This is just like let's just see if anyone sees it. You might not get anything from it, so I prepare them for that. And it also takes off their anxiety of what if people see this, right? Because I'm like, they probably won't even see it. You just never know with Facebook. They're not scrolling or they're not seeing it or whatever. So don't worry, because this might not even produce anything for us. Okay? So So then they post it and we just kind of sit together if we're together, we talk. Hey, oh, somebody commented? Oh, can you put them in a message with me? How about the three of us talk? Or let's get on the phone. Can we get on the phone with them and I can answer their questions? And then what I want to do is when I'm on the phone with that person, if they get me in a three-way call with them, if they don't know how to do a three-way call, you just say, that's fine, what's the number? I'll do it. Right? Take charge, be that person in charge. And then get them on the phone and don't get off the phone until you sign them up. Do your best to not get off the phone until you help that person sign that first person up. And sometimes you're sitting there and they're like, I don't know if I want to do this. And I go, how about let's just start with your first name. Let's just do it. You're going to love it. Just what's your first name? Let me write it in. Right? So, and it's okay if people are like, no, I don't want to. Then you say, that's okay. Would you ever want to try just 5 days? Because we have this 5-day challenge coming up next week. Would you want to do that? What if we sent you like 5 sticks of Slim? Again, this is if they said, no, I don't want to sign up. But first, you really want to say, let's sign you up, let's sign you up. So what have I done? Number 1, I signed them up with a $1.99 pack. Number 2, I asked them to post on social media to help their friends. Not to do a business, to help their friends. Number 3, I helped them connect me to their people. Their mom, their ex-husband, their best friend, and I asked them to put them in front of me. So I can help them because they're brand new, right? And what do I tell that person? Well, I share my story. I ask them what interested them the most, and then I validate with a story. Oh, you're looking to lose weight? I lost 40 pounds of plexus. 40 pounds. Imagine 40 extra pounds on my frame. That's what I was when I started plexus. So it did that for me. I know that if you take these products, you're going to feel better. And man, it's clinically proven to help you lose weight too. We have double-blind, placebo-controlled, multi-center trials to do that. So I'm validating with that. And my new person, they're just watching, right? And they're there. What I love the most is when they're on the phone and they go, yeah, I'm so excited about that. Third-party validation all around. Because they're validating what I'm saying, I'm validating what they want me to say, and the new person is getting so excited to sign up. And if they want to sign up, we just say, let's just do it right now. This month we have free codes, free membership. So you can say $40 off right now. Let's just get it done. And then your tummy aches that you told me about, that you just hate waking up with, I am really excited because these products are going to help you with that. We'll get them ordered, and a week from now, we're going to see if those tummy aches are gone. Right? So you're casting that vision for them. You're showing that this is going to work for you. I'm so excited. And you know what? There's also no risk. It's a 60-day money-back guarantee. But please, for heaven's sakes, just give me 3 to 6 months. Because you and I both know quick fixes don't work. And 60 days for 10 years of unhealthy might not be enough time. So yeah, you have that assurance there. But 3 to 6 months, stay with me. Let's do this for you. Right? Okay, so this is what I call getting belly to belly with people. I'm saying your person in front of me, either via phone, Zoom, at an event, right? Bring them to our event. Like I'm sitting by Heidi. Heidi is one of my dear, dear friends from college, and she has not worked a business for a long time. But I was like, hey, we're recognizing silvers this Saturday. If you are a silver on my team, will you come, please? And she's like, yeah, I think I could. That'd be fun. So she came, and now we're like, hey, you gotta come to convention. Oh my gosh, let's get you going. Let's start thinking your why. Why are you here? Right? Like I was saying, we're doing this meeting every single month like this now, you guys. So next month, you bring your friend that's like on the fence, and they're gonna see this same meeting again. And then if they want to work the business, they can stay after, and we train them for you. Teach them how to get their mindset right, how to go silver, how to do a meeting, how to do all these things. So every month we're going to be teaching them for you. So bring them next month, okay? And now she's like, oh my gosh, maybe I could do this, right? Yes. So we have all this here for you to help you go silver. This meeting is a way to help you go silver, right? It's helping Julie go silver this weekend. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Okay, our 5-day challenges, 3-day blitzes, 7-day challenge if that's what you do on your team. The 14-day challenge that we're running right now in either Wellness from Within or Sakati Health, right? You're not doing it in there? Okay. There's so many things, right? You're like, oh my gosh, my brain's gonna explode. Like, what's happening on what page? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, because all that matters is what are you doing?
Yeah.
And what are you gonna grab out from your tool belt and say, I remember there was stuff going on. What's going on? And then Christy can say, oh, we've got this going on, this going on, this going on. And you're like, there's a lot of stuff going on. But maybe one of those things could help. My one person has been on the fence about the business. Maybe I could bring her to that meeting next month. I'll start talking to you about it now. Okay? So belly to belly, get your person, help you step in and take their hand and show them how to do it for 4 or 5 times. Get them 4 or 5 people under their belt with them and hold their hand. Some people, they just go and they don't need you to help sign people up. But what I guarantee they need you to do is duplicate their team. If you have someone that is enrolling lots and lots of people under you, don't make the mistake of, oh, they're good. They're good. I don't have to help them. They're doing awesome. No, you better get on it, girl, because you got to duplicate that. They don't know how to duplicate that. They're an awesome recruiter. Now get in there and help add their people. That's your job. And guess what? If you're like, oh my gosh, like I was that person, you guys. I added tons of people and I wasn't duplicating it. And Brooke was like, oh, but what about your aunt? Could she sign up her daughters? And Brooke did that to me. And then when I finally was like, oh, I should do that, right? When I finally got more confident, I was like emerald, you guys, by then. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I need to be that person. No, you don't. Just be who you are and lean into your strengths until you start to see, oh, I could just do that one thing. I could just help that one person get one person and try to do that. Okay, so that is how you get a new person to silver, right? Any questions about that process?
How do you give them the code?
So I have codes for you, and you're actually going to get 3 codes in email this week because you signed up. And Julie, so are you. You're going to get an email very soon. You'll get 3 free codes. It's 1 code mailed to you that can be used 3 times. So you'll have that. All of your new people that signed up this month, within a week of ordering, they get an email with a code in it. So you'll be able to use that to help you go silver. Great question. Okay. Okay. And then now for everyone who's like, well, I signed up like 75 people and I've never helped anyone go silver. Does anyone feel like they are living a portion of that story in their business right now? Raise your hand if you're like, but I didn't do that. And you're like, I'm gold, I'm senior gold, I've made it this far without doing that. Isn't that great? It just goes to show, like, you don't have to have the perfect business to get to where you are, right? Like, you can still be successful even if you haven't done this or you feel overwhelmed by this, or you're like, I don't know how to do this. It's okay, because you can still make it really, really far without doing it. You just go faster if you really start to hone in on this skill, teach yourself this skill, one mistake at a time. One mistake at a time, you guys, all right? For example, the reason why I have been able to help more people go silver on my team is because I let so many people fall off not doing it for so long. And I just was like, I'm gonna be sapphire. I need to be sapphire, I gotta figure this out or I'm not gonna move up, right? So when you get tired of being where you are, that is when something within you will say, enough. I'm going to learn how to do this, right? And you're going to feel like you're feeling in that process. Digging gold in your backyard. This is the second part of helping people go silver. Who in your back office, we did this with Dr. Kimberly's team, who in your back office is loving their products? Who is? Do you know? There are some people that I'm like, I don't even know if she's liking it. I'm not bothering her because she keeps ordering and I don't want to bother her because what if she quits when I ask her, how are you doing, right? We don't want to avoid that. So find the people. You can go into your back office, click on My Dashboard, Points and Rank. And then I want you to click on the level button twice to bring up all your level 1s in one nice clean view. And then I want you to look down each list at the names. And you're like, oh, she scares me.
Not her right now, maybe later. And then you see the next one, you're like, oh, she loves her products. I totally forgot about her. She hasn't been blowing up my phone about how she's bloated and feels like crap and whatever, right? That one, she loves her stuff. Okay, I'll message her. And so you message her. Let's call her Maria. Hey, Maria, oh my gosh, I know how much you love your products. Would you ever want me to just come over to your house like next Thursday, and you invite 5 and 6 of your friends over, and I'll just share my story. They can taste the pink drink, and if they're interested, we can just sign them up under you, and then they can know how much they love Plexus too. Would you let me do that for you? And you just see what she says. Sometimes they ignore you, sometimes they say no, but sometimes they go, yeah, sure, I'd love to have you do that. You say, great, how about next Thursday at 7? Notice I don't say, when would be good for you? I don't say that. I say, how about next Thursday at 7? And she says yes or no. Okay, then I go to her house, I show up, I help her invite people. By the way, you can watch how to host a sip and see on my YouTube channel or on any of the team pages. There is also that video. You can see that there. And I think everybody has the written version of that as well that you can find in the team page by searching how to host. And it will pull up exactly what message to send, how to invite people, how to follow up, because that was the other hard lesson that I learned. Is I was like, great, I'll see you Thursday. And I showed up and they're like, oh, nobody came. I invited like 4 or 5 people and I guess nobody could come because I wasn't teaching them how to invite. I was assuming that they knew how to do that and they didn't. So the how to host a sip and see teaches you step by step on how to help them invite people, make sure they come. Okay, and then also just know about 50% cancel an hour before, and that's normal. It's fine. Because if one person comes, it's a success. Because that one person, even if they're already on your team, you're like, oh, one person came and they're already signed up. Guess what? That gave you an opportunity to talk about business a little bit more with them. And if that one person ends up working the business, nobody joined your team, but you got a new business builder out of it. So focus on those positives, right? Okay. So you're going to go through each line, each level 1, and you're going to reach out in that way and ask for a sip and see. Or what we did with Dr. Kimberly that night was we asked for shout outs. That's another thing. If they don't want to do a sip and see, if they say, no, I don't want to do that, you can say, okay, no problem. Hey, it would mean so much to me if you would give me a shout out on Facebook. That's where we got Chris from. Remember? And then Liz, right? Because Kim, I took Kim's phone. I was like, give me your phone. Give me your phone. Just give it to me. And we went through line by line her level 1s. And she was like, yeah, Chris likes her products. And we said, Chris, would you be willing to give me a shout out? It was me. I'm sorry. It was me saying I was Kim. Sorry. We went through, we were like, oh gosh, Kim, or Chris, would you post a shout out? Chris was like, sure, yeah, I'll do that. And Kim looks at me and she's like, oh, I hadn't asked that before. And she said, no.
For months, people. She ignored me, but well, that's another story.
So she gave a shout out.
Don't give up.
I don't remember the time frame, but it was very soon after that all of a sudden there was this lady who was posting about like cats and unicorns and pink drink and making these elaborate like, oh, Jim dear, I'm going to work, here's your Plexus, like these crazy posts. And like laying in a Batman costume on her sink, like, and I was like, who is this lady? And she's like, it's the girl that signed up under Chris from that shout out post. Right? You have to dig it up. They're not going to come run to you. I say like, oh, hey, you know, I just wanted to give my friend Kim a shout out for introducing me to Plexus. You know, I just want to say thank you because, man, I used to be so grouchy and tired and I had this leg issue and I don't deal with any of that now. I'm just so grateful. Thank you, Kim. And then Chris's thing was like, boom, like explosion, right? So you're just doing these little things, like, because if you can get them to get a little taste of it sometimes, that's when they're like, okay, silver, and then how about gold? Oh my gosh, guess what? I really would love a supplemental income. All of it. So you're not saying like, you want to do the business? You want to do the business? Because she's like, no. But I'll do a shout out.
I'm comfortable with a shout out. I'm comfortable with a sip and see. And then all of a sudden, you have a senior Ruby on your team a year or two later, right? Is that how long did it? 8 months. 8 months for senior Ruby for Chris. You know, or maybe it's gold after a year. You have to understand that you bring different skills to this business. So I brought 10 years of social media experience into Plexus. That's why for me, there were a lot of things that went really fast. For other people, they've lived in 17 states. They've been on every board of every, you never know what skills you're bringing. So don't compare yourself to what someone else is doing. I want you to, like what Christy said, fix your mind about what you can control. And you can learn any of this. That didn't even know how to copy paste before this.
I still don't.
Yes, she does. Yes, you do. I saw your post. It's good. Okay? So, but yet, she still has found a way that works for her without doing social media. So find your way and lean into that strength. Okay? All right. Any questions about those little tips of going slimmer? Shay.
I have a question about like shout-outs. Do you have like 2 or 3, because usually like you attach a picture to it and you say, hey, you can use this picture, shout out or whatever. Do you usually have like 2 or 3 different ones and like
No.
like 2 or 3 posts?
No.
Because I had one once where I had like 4 or 5 people actually do shout outs and then my newsfeed was blasted with the same text and the same picture from all these people tagging me. I was like,
Yeah.
on my end.
I don't ever allow timeline posts from other people on my timeline. I have to approve it.
So you go for it.
Yes.
I think I actually changed that.
Yeah. Yeah. I control what it goes. Surprise. I control what people see in my timeline. And sometimes even when my husband tags me, I'm like, no, I'm not approving that. But everyone's friends with him, so they see it anyway, right? But it's not coming on my timeline as well. Okay. So again, and the other thing I want to mention is this is what we call tap routing. Let's say you have a level 1 that doesn't order, but their sister's enrolled under them, and gosh, she's ordering every month. You can text her. Her phone number is in your back office. Text her. Friend her on Facebook. Reach out and say, hey, oh my gosh, hi. Do you like your products? Tell me what they do for you. And then ask her to do it. Okay? That's it. Love you. Okay.
Yay!
We're going to skip the break because we have to be out of here by 1. Get some snacks. Feel free to get up, go to the bathroom, and get snacks if you need. Kim, and then Bob and Rachel.
Okay, you guys, real quick, do you mind just passing these out to each row? Stand up real quick. Up, down, up, down. Woo! Come on, energy. Ready? Set, go. Where do you go?
She's carrying a baby.
Okay, stretch those legs, get some blood pumping. Woo! A lot of information, right? Okay, so where is the microphone? Where is the edge? Okay, so you've got some blood pumping. We're passing out these little note cards.
Okay, no, seriously. Are you guys starting?
Okay, we're gonna keep going. 60 seconds. You've got these papers. I want you to write 5 things about yourself. If someone was to say, oh yeah, I know Kimberly, these are the 5 things. What are they gonna write about you? Ready, set, go. 60 seconds. You were listening, Ben. Okay, so 5 things about yourself. If someone was to say, I know Beth, and this is who Bev is. She is this, and this. Yep. Oh, that baby.
I know, holy moly.
Okay, this is where I miss my job, when I see babies. But do I really miss my job? No.
Just the baby.
Do you know how awesome it is to be home more, to be creating my own schedule, to not be working for a boss? Boom! All right, 20 seconds, 5 things. Ten seconds. So what I'm going to be talking about is social media. This entire business is about relationships, right?
That's what this business is about. And there's different ways to share the business. One of the ways that I really like sharing the business is through social media. So now you've written those 5 things. If you were to go to your Instagram account right now, in your first 9 posts that people are going to see, or on your Facebook account, those first 9 posts that you did, what are people going to see? Is it those 5 things? This is called branding. And it's really important when we start to share these products that we brand ourselves. And the biggest mistake that we make in this business, we vomit Plexus. Nobody wants to see Plexus everything, right?
We've all done it. So
Yeah.
We've all done it. Listen, we've all done it, and we just learned, but we're going to make this really easy for you. So on your Facebook or Instagram account, I'm going to have you do a couple things today. I want you to go in and on your bio, does it have 48 things about Plexus? Take it off, okay? Nobody wants to see that. Nobody is on your Instagram account just looking for Plexus. Do you know what people are looking for? You. People love you. They love what you've brought to them your entire life. I'm 45 years old. I've been building relationships for 45 years, and I've had lots of different jobs, and all of those people don't follow me because of Plexus, and that's really, really important. So if every single post that you're posting is on Plexus, take it off. And if every post, and this is a great thing to do, clean, and I'm going to clean mine out today too. This is a great thing. If you have posts of pictures of products, clean it out. We don't want that. People want to see your beautiful face and handsome faces, right? They do not want to see pictures. So if you're ever going to post, they want to see a picture of you and the pink drink. They want to see a picture of you and Metabird. They want to see your kids running around and a pink drink in the middle of the park because those kids are running and you're happy because they're running around, right? And you're not napping with them. So that is some of the things that you can do to just kind of clean up your social media, because this is all about relationships. You don't want to be an infomercial. How many times have you been on somebody's Facebook and you see that they're kind of an infomercial? You check out. This is not about checking out. You want to build relationships. You want to bring value to people. That is what this is about. You have a tool that can change lives. Literally change lives. Change people from crying all morning long to stepping into motherhood and being happy. You have this opportunity to provide a business for a dad to be home more. A dad that works 90 hours a week and is gone 3 weeks out of the month. You have this opportunity. And the way that you get to share it is by sharing you and what this has done for you. So some of the things that we look at, we always think about, I don't want to be that annoying person. I don't want to be this sales girl. Look, when I started, that was my biggest fear. I'm a professional. I did not want to be that cheesy MLM girl, right? I didn't have to be that way. I started bringing value to people. I started bringing hope to people, and then people started having their lives changed, and so you can share testimonies and things like that. So what are you selling? When you think about social media, what are you selling? First of all, I really shouldn't say that word. What are you sharing with people? You're sharing health. You're sharing happiness. You're sharing your lifestyle that this company has helped you create. You're sharing financial freedoms. You're sharing health freedoms. So those are the things when you think about posting, that's what you should be posting. Don't be posting, and one thing, don't share things. If you're going to do anything, copy and paste, and it's all known through Plexus. You can take any post and you can copy and paste that and make it your own. It's not plagiarizing or anything like that. It's just kind of like we as Plexus, we're one Plexus, and we truly believe we want to help everyone. But the thing is, Chris doesn't talk like me. I don't talk like Nicole. Nicole doesn't talk like Trias. And if we're all doing the same post, it's just a cluster. What you need to do is you need to share you. So put you in the pink drink and why it's helped you. Tweak it more to your verbiage so that you're not sounding like me. Because most people don't sound like me and wouldn't want to sound like me. So, okay. So, biggest thing that I just want you guys to think about is this company is about building relationships. That is the most important thing. And sometimes it takes time, and that's okay. It's okay. Building relationships, you don't have to start with a Plexus plug. You don't. You follow people, you see what they're doing, you see their struggles, and it's okay to like find something on YouTube and send them a little pick-me-up. If they're struggling, most people are very open on social media, right? We know when people have migraines, we know when people are in bed, we know when people have experiences of death and things like that. And so it's okay to just reach out of love and send them a video that may help inspire them. Or they posted a recipe and you tried it, because how many times are you watching stories, find a recipe? I snap, like I take pictures all the time. I don't always message people and tell them that I tried the recipe. But build relationships. Reach out to them and say, I love that recipe. That's planting seeds. You want people to follow you. You want them to follow you genuinely. You don't want to be fake. And if you can just build relationships, share your heart with people, then you're going to just continue to build relationships, and it's going to be sincere. And that's the most important thing. Let me see if there's anything else. I think that's it. Make sure that you're posting every day. That's important. It doesn't need to be a Plexus post every day. Do something motivational. Do something about your kids. Do something about your job. Do something. I mean, you want to have little varieties of everything. Always think about, what am I bringing to the table? What value am I bringing? And then go from there, and then put in a Plexus post. No more product pictures. Vow to me you will not post any more product pictures. It takes 2 seconds to get a bio cleanse. Put your face right there. It's cheesy, right? But I promise you, people want you. We've all done it. You know, and literally, I'm going to go through and clean up my posts for the last 2.5 years. But I promise you, if you can just put you, that could be scary. Anyways, so the thing is, start now. Clean up what you can see, but just know people love you. They're watching you because it's you, and they're going to join because you're going to provide value to them. You're going to open their eyes to something that could change their life. You're going to share a product that could change financial freedoms and health freedoms, and that's going to be the most important thing, because you built a relationship with them. You didn't vomit Plexus all over them. So that's it.
It's okay if you're not perfect looking in every single post.
No,
Yes.
don't be perfect. Don't wear makeup every time. Don't be real. People want real. People want vulnerability. They want real. And you can share the hard times. You can share the good times. I mean, it's good. People want to know that your life is real. That's super, super important. And they don't want to see you beautiful every single time. They want to see you with a baseball cap on, semi-covering your face because you got a big old zit at 45. Life is a fair, right? Okay.
Yay!
Okay, we are going to go on. Who is next? Ev. Come
2
on up.
more, we're done, and they'll be pretty short.
Stretch your arms. Get the blood pumping. We're almost done.
Okay. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to do a simple sip and see. Who loves to get together with people? Everybody loves to get together with people. How many of you are people? I'm a people person. I like every kind of person. I don't, no respecter of persons. So, you know what? Think about your network. Think about your neighbors. Think about the people you work with. Think about the people that you enjoy doing extracurricular activities with. Okay? Think about everybody in your life that has a gut. That's everybody. Okay? And think about those people that need the product. Okay? So I am going to really quickly just go, as Emily said, silvers are the gateway to diamond. Okay, so this last week we had a sip and see on Tuesday night up in Ogden. 25 people came to the sip and see in Ogden. Okay, 25 people came to the sip and see in Ogden. I had one on Thursday night at my house. 25, well, probably 20, 25 people were at that one. So
That's
what
not
you
normal. I'm just gonna say it.
That's not
That's not normal.
Okay, but I've
But it is
had a
for
sip
her-
and
yeah,
see
very social.
where one person shows up. I have had that too. But what I have done differently on these last couple is I tell people to have their mom bring their friends. Don't just you invite people, have their people invite people. Does that make sense? Okay. That's how we went from 2 showing up to 20 showing up. Say, hey, bring a couple of your friends. Bring your mom, bring your sister, bring your brother. And then that is how it really took off. Okay, I'm gonna give you, invite 5 to 15 people. Start out with 5 to 15. I invite 30 because if I invite 30, 10 might show up, okay? And that's really the statistic. So I invite everybody to come, and then you may get 10 people there, okay? And it's a great way to get, like on Tuesday night, we had 2 people get silver that one night, okay? So it's a great way to get your business started. So Julie back here, brand new person, I've been on her for months. Julie, let's get together, let's talk about the business, because her sister is my best friend. Her sister does not want to do the business right now. That's okay, Julie, right? That's all right, we're gonna get her. But I knew I would love to work with Julie. Okay, I already know she's healthy. I already know blah, 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 blah. She's likes health and fitness. But I knew I wanted to work with her. So, because I knew we would have so much fun. So think about people that you not only need the product, but people that you think, hey, we will have so much fun working together. So I've been on Julie, and she came the other night to my house, and was so excited that I threw up plexus all over her. Then Emily threw up plexus all over her. And that's gonna happen. It worked out great. And today, we're planning her first sip and see. So I immediately, when I get people, to want to work the business with me, I say, let's get together. Let's do a fun get together. Who doesn't like to get together? I mean, everybody does. So, and some of your friends might like to party, and they might want to bring some wine. Great, have them bring some wine over, whatever they need to do. I like to eat, so I'm bringing food to the party, okay? So whatever it entails, I always have the product out on my bar. Keep it simple, keep it casual, keep it low key. Nobody wants to show up and it's gonna be a presentation. It's gonna be really serious. Nobody wants that. Put some cheese and crackers out, whatever, you want to make it a barbecue, but keep it simple and keep it casual. Let people try the product. I tried the other night to show people a video. Everybody was talking during the whole video. I tried to show them the microbiome video. People want to just connect with other people and talk. So, when you're there, 2 or 3 people, invite the people on your team. Everybody on my team is always invited to my sip and see. I invite everybody on my team. So that way you have people there that they bring their friends. And then you want people there that are talking plexus. Okay, so it's so much nicer just to have a conversation with somebody about the products, hold the products, taste the products, than having a big formal setting. Okay, so keep it really simple. So number 1, invite your people, put the products out on the island, mix up some slim and some lean. Okay, so I have my blender, I mix up some lean, put some berries in that vanilla shake. It tastes just like a yummy, it's so good. The vanilla with the strawberries in it tastes like $1 million. It tastes like a strawberry shake. Mix up some product, have it out, and then the key to that night is sign some people up that night. Okay, people are excited about it. They're excited about it. When you're all talking about it, everybody's excited about it. Give people just to start trying the products that night. So my goal is to always have 2 or 3 computers where people go ahead and get signed up. Have them try it. And my biggest motto is, you will never know unless you ask. Say, and I'm like Emily, I might be a little bit bossy, but ask and you shall receive. You're not going to know if people want to try the products unless you ask. You're not going to know if people want to work the business with you unless you ask. You don't know what people's situation is. So I always, even Even if I think my wealthy friends, some of them that have plenty of money, you don't know. They might want to make their own money. They might not want their husband's money. How many of you would like to make your own money? Yeah. I mean, right here, okay, tell me your name again. Trieste. It's so hard to remember her name.
I'm tall like a tree and it sounds like Trieste. If you use your head, it helps because my name is Trieste.
Trieste is on a mission because her mom said, oh, it's just another MLM. You're not gonna make any money. You're not gonna do anything with that. So she's on a mission to prove her wrong.
Yeah.
So I have a girl on my team, Jamie Foote. Her husband, she has plenty of money. She never need a cent. And he's gonna be left a lot of money. You know those people that you're just like, really? I married into the wrong family. Yeah, and she's one of those people. But she doesn't want that. She wants, by gosh, she has fought breast cancer. She wants something of her own. And you know what? If that's your why, I really like that that's her why. She doesn't want somebody else's money. She wants to make her own money. And I love that. And we're a company that's all about empowering women. So culturally, a women company, and I don't know any woman that doesn't want to say, I can row my own boat. I can take care, if I needed to, I could take care of my family if my husband passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, really, all women want to feel like I have some power and I have a purpose. So don't shy away from offering the business. Yes, the business may not go as fast as you want it to. It couldn't go fast enough for me. It can't go fast enough for me because I want everything yesterday. No amount of money is quite enough yet. So if you're one of those people, you know, you can run with it as fast as you want to run with it. So the last thing is on the Sip and See, invite 5 to 15 people, put the products out, keep it simple, sign up people that night, and offer everyone the business opportunities. Okay, so those are your 5 things to a successful Sip and See. Okay, and that's it. That's all.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, what if people, this is the last segment and we are almost ready to let you go. We are over because this is our first time. We started late because this building's a little hard to find. So thank you for bearing with us and being patient as we are learning. We are going to close it out with this amazing woman. What happens if you have people all over that you want to talk to about Plexus, not just people that can come to your house? There's this awesome way that you can do virtual Sip and Sees. Rachel's going to take a minute and tell us about how she's done these, because she's putting a twist on kind of the classic that is working really well for her, so we wanted to share that. So, Rachel,
I have a lot of notes, and we're really low on time, so I'm just going to go quickly over what I do. I am not a people person, and I don't love the parties. Sorry.
I love it.
I don't.
This business
I
is
wouldn't
for
go to
everyone.
a with 30 people. It's just not my thing. I'd be perfectly honest.
How many of you can relate to that?
There's got to be some other people in here that are like that.
Yes,
right?
amen.
Okay.
Yes.
You can do it both ways, and that's what I'm going to say. I do it both ways. I do both ways. Whatever if my downline wants to do it the other way, I do it the other way. I've done both ways, and they're both successful. Sip and Sees are the best way to share the product because people hear your voice, they see your excitement, and that's what they feed off of. They don't need all the details and the nitty-gritty. I sometimes want to spew that on them, but they don't want that. They want to hear from you why you love it. So I decided to start doing virtual Sip and Sees because I'm a busy lady. I work full time. We're all busy. And I just felt like it doesn't take that long to do a Sip and See. So if you can invite some people to something where they don't have to leave their house, they can do it from their phone, they're going to join. And I've had really, really great success. We just did one on Wednesday, and there were 15 people on it. And it's working really well. So the first tip I have is get a Zoom account. You can get a Zoom account for free and do up to 40 minutes. And that's all you need for a virtual Sip and See. You can do up to 40 minutes on a free account, as many people as you want. If you don't know how to do that, let me know after, and I'll tell you how to do it. Very easy to do a Zoom, and you can record it. So the other thing that you want to do is you want to decide what time you're going to do it. I have found that after the kids are in bed is the best time. So people like to get on at about 8 o'clock at night. So we do it on Tuesday or Wednesday night at 8 o'clock is usually when we do it. And the other tip I want to tell you is invitations. So I've had team members who have completely failed at inviting people, and that's because they spammed everyone with a Facebook event. Don't do that. I mean, they have no accountability to you. They know you're just sending it to 500 people. They're not going to respond, and you're not going to know why they didn't respond. So I tell my downline, and what I do is message them first. Be authentic. Tell them why you love Texas and why you're having this event. Tell them it's only going to be 30 to 45 minutes. You're going to tell your story. You've got a couple of your friends that are going to tell their stories. There's going to be a Q&A. And the other thing that I do is I say, if you come, I'll give you a 5-day sample of Slim. So I'm dangling a carrot, and they're going to get the 5 days of Slim if they come. We've had really, really great success. People want to join for 30 minutes and get the 5 days of Slim. If they agree that they're going to come, then we add them to the Facebook event. Some people will say, well, I can't that night, I'm busy. So then you can ask them, well, how about if I send you the recording? And I've had really great success with that. So if they don't show up, send them the recording. We're really running out of time. I know everybody's tired. So the other thing that's worked really well for me is that on the call, we try to have testimonials from people who have had similar issues. So if I know someone with fibromyalgia is going to come, then I'm going to get Janae or Erica to come pop on for 2 minutes and give their testimony. I had a person with constipation issues. Name's her Erica. Everybody, she's your gal. It works. If they hear it and they see their excitement, they see they're a real person, that really touches them. So I'll do a few testimonials, do a real brief overview on the triplex and why it's so great, and then I talk pricing and incentives. And the other thing that I do, this has worked really great for me, is that I'll say, I know I promised you that 5 days of Slim, but if you're ready to go tonight, I've got $10 off, and I will also give you another $15. I'm big at investing in my business because I want to grow my business. So I'll say, I will give you that $15. It would cost me $15 to ship you the 5 days of Slim. So if you're ready to go tonight, I'll give you another $15 off. And I very rarely have people actually have me ship them the 5 days of Slim. So they almost always sign up.
You guys, this would work so well at a sip and see too, is what I'm thinking. Like you say, if you come to my house on Thursday, I'll give you 5 sticks of Slim. And then when they're there, that's how you get them to sign up. Is you say, or I can just take down your order when you sign up right now. This is the missing piece. Like I'm having a big light bulb. Like, oh my gosh, we should be doing this in Symmetries too.
It's really great because the other thing that's nice about virtual is if you're having them come to your house, you're cleaning, you're buying food, you're spending money on all that stuff. So instead, I invest the money into giving incentives to the people who are signing up. All I'm doing is giving my $15 in points away. So I'm really just skipping 1 month of commissions. There was something else I wanted to say really quick, and I just lost my.
No one ever takes you up on the 5 days.
I would say it's probably a 60-40. This last one, I had 3 out of the 15 people I shipped. Not all 8 are signing up, but they didn't want it because they're thinking about it. So we had several sign up.
And you leave it as a standing offer too.
Yeah.
Like there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, I think of it. You guys are wanting to go.
The recording, maybe?
Now, what do you do with when you save the recording and people don't show up? Then you send it to them, right?
Yes, I always follow up. So always follow up with people that you've invited. If they don't show up, send them the recording and tell them, hey, I have some incentives. If you watch all the way to the end, there's some incentives. And then that gives them the incentive. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. When I first started sharing, I was just like, trying to throw samples out there, and I'd send 3 or 5 day samples to so many people, and I had horrible, horrible results with that. They're not investing anything, they're not paying anything, they don't feel indebted to you at all. This works really well because they're coming and they're investing their time in return for something free. And for some reason, this is just working a lot better for me.
Love it.
So,
Love it. Yay.
Rachel's legit.
This girl, oh, I love her. I'll send out something and she's like, oh, here's a digital copy of that right here. I'm like, oh, I love you because I'm so not a techie girl. Thank you so much for coming. We are done. I want you to know that we are going to be doing these every month. Thank you for your patience with some of the things that we're learning. We are learning how to keep things a little shorter. We're going to be tweaking this so that it's just power packed and right in the time frames that we have committed to. And next month, we're going to have it down by Thanksgiving Point. So it'll be like right off the freeway at a beautiful new hotel there. But we want to encourage you, if you have not yet already signed up for convention, do it. This is like a teeny little slice. We have so much fun, you guys. We learn so much. We bring our husbands. We have
Or our best friends.
Or your best friends, or you snuggle with your teammates. Like, it is good times. Lots of dancing, which I love. It is so much fun, you guys, and you're going to have your vision expanded as to really what this opportunity is. And so we want to encourage you to come, do it now, so that you can start to carve it out. It's in Vegas. Holy moly, that's the best news ever. So thank you for coming. We love you. We'll see you next month when we do this again. And we're so excited to create some amazing things with you guys. Thank you.